But women are always, what are you guys, the girls trip right here?
Yes.
Where are y'all from?
Adopted mom from Gilbert.
Adopted mom? What'd you say? Adopt a mom? Octave mom? What'd you say? I seen that TV show. Tell me again. Hold on. Shut up, people.
We all have adopted children, so we got together.
Oh, I'm like, yeah, what y'all think? Yeah, I'm making fun of that. Yeah, okay, yeah. I respect that. You all right, adopted. I just didn't understand that. See, I've done a lot of comedy shows. That's never, you like told me like I was supposed to know what that was, all right? What's your shirt say? Easily distracted by me? Ooh, okay, well, that's how I got in trouble last time, so. I'm just kidding. Welcome out. How many? All these 4 moms here have adopted kids,
I know.
and you all get together and talk about how hard it is or something. No, y'all do. How did y'all? Oh, hold on. Shut up, everybody. How did you find each other? You like had a. I'm gonna say something that's not gonna be appropriate, but how? A play group, and you're like, that kid's a minority, and then you're like. That's a white mom. Is that how? They're laughing. Relax. All right, relax. Is that how it kind of went at the playground? Yeah. Say okay. Thank you. Who's what nationality are the kids? I don't know why y'all think this is funny. All right, this is yeah. Hey, if you'd like to sponsor a child, slip your hand up right now. What was it? Kansas? The kids from Kansas? You can't adopt a kid from Kansas. I feel like these 3 are interested. This woman does not want to be a part of this. She didn't know who I was. I'm like, these adopted moms already want to hang out all the time. I just want to be with my own family. They're like, we're adopted. Let's get together. It's like, no, all right, it's too much. Your adopted kid is from Kansas. And what about yours? China? See, that's how you do it, man. All right? I'm just kidding. I'm gonna get re-canceled for this. Dude. And what about yours, lady? Bulgaria, I like that in you. And China. Get out of this group. And you organize the group, you don't even fit in the group. Them 3 talk about you when you're not there. Freaking Kansas wants to hang out with us. We got real struggles. She's like, I relate. Like, you don't relate, okay? Like, I know what it's like. You're like, okay, they think it's your son. You don't know what it's like. This is what happens at the show. I try to stay focused and then some other stuff comes up. And y'all are on girls' night and you're like, let's do it. And who organized this trip? You did? Yeah, I figured. Every girls' trip has like the stereotypical, they'll have the same. The one organizer lady, you know what I'm saying? She's like, did you get the e-bike? What's the confirmation number? There's the one girl that's like a fashion influencer, taking boomerangs everywhere. There's the one girl that's like just finally free. She's hammered at noon. You're like, we're at Applebee's, all right? Well, good to see you. Where are all the kids? There are the husbands or something? All right, yeah, and where are y'all from? Close to Lancaster. All right, you got the horse and buggy down here? I've never seen a Chinese Amish. That would be crazy. I should stop telling jokes. I should really stop. I was real sheltered growing up. I didn't realize how sheltered I was until last time I went home. I was actually looking through a photo album. I saw a picture of me and my brother in the bathtub together. You guys, I was 17. Sorry. You're a little close for that. I feel like I just realized this, my parents kind of like changed the Bible stories to fit their parenting strategy. Any parents do that? I always thought you get leprosy from not wearing sunblock at the pool. I was like, this doesn't seem right. My parents never had a sip of alcohol in their entire lives, never drank in their entire lives. My favorite Bible story was when Jesus turned all that water into sweet tea. That was great. Yeah, it's a miracle. Here's my parents' rule in the house growing up. They said no movies that aren't realistic, so we couldn't watch like Terminator or Die Hard because they said those movies aren't realistic. I was like, Dad, this rule doesn't make any sense. You just made us watch a movie where Bible characters are being played by vegetables.
Really? Veggie Tales. Thanks for... You gonna do that the whole show? You explain jokes? Is that what's happening? Yeah. It's Veggie Tale. Just give her a second. She could have got it on your own. You know what Veggie Tales is. Both of them in the bathtub. It's funny because you're not supposed to do that at 17. Oh, okay. Thanks, ma'am. I appreciate that. Hey, listen, we can all agree. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the show. Mask or no mask, you can do whatever you want. Can we all agree that the guy driving in his car alone, wearing a mask, what are you doing, sir? What are you doing? What are you doing? Listen, this is not very Christian, but like I hope he gets it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just want to like ask him for directions, roll down his window, sneeze on his neck. You know what I'm saying? Just build up some immunity. That's not very Christian, I know. I try, man. I try. The unchristian thoughts just sneak in. I don't know where they come from. Me and Tim, we don't know where they come from. You ever been in the church lobby? Somebody asks you to pray for something so stupid, you're just like, I ain't praying for that. I ain't even gonna write that one down. My buddy asked me the other day, he said, pray for my son. He's in the finals of a karate tournament. Excuse me, what do you want me to pray for? Jesus, when Connor steps out onto that mat, would you just direct his foot to kick that child in the face? Just direct his steps, Lord Jesus. Direct his steps. Would you just be the great physician that you are and render him unconscious? I don't know. Anybody? We're on the team. Anyway, but listen, I don't want to say, I don't want to get into kind of like spiritual message or something because I know there's one guy that's not a Christian in here, so I'll try to get him saved. But like I've been through a lot in the past 2 years of my life, and you can look it up. You can Google. Well, don't Google it, but maybe it's probably on page 2 by now. But who knows? That's stupid. But there's a lot of shame surrounding like sex. That's why I make jokes about it because it's a God-given, and a lot of like I've been through a lot of embarrassing things, and especially I wanted to commit suicide. I was in rehab for 4 months. It's a long story. Somebody goes like, "What's going on here?" Anyway, but there's a lot of like I always talk about it because there's a lot of people in here that struggle with a lot of shame, especially surrounding. I was in rehab for 4 months. I got out of rehab. I was on a Sunday, so I went to Five Guys. Chick-fil-A was closed, and I went in there and I was like very embarrassed. I didn't think I'd ever tell jokes again. I gave up on being a comedian and all that stuff. I was like, I just want to live by myself and not tell jokes anymore. But I never forget this. Oh, love you, girl. Okay, well, yeah. That's how I got in trouble last time. So don't. I don't know. That's stupid. There's a lot of shame surrounding sex, especially as a Christian. I never forget because everything I went through was horrific and embarrassing and awful, and I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. But the only thing worse is if that would have never happened to me, because I would have lived in just okay. One guy's from church. We love you. But like I've dated women that are in their 30s and that just carry around a lot of shame surrounding sex, and that just something that they did that you don't think you get. And I thought everybody, every time I had like a sold out show or anything that I did like on television, it would always come, as a Christian, it would come with a lot of shame, because I thought that if everybody knew the truth about me, that all these people would hate me. And that whole rehabilitation process is I found out that there's a God that loves you and he cares about you and he's not mad at you. He's not mad at you. Now, and I don't listen. Let's pray. I'm just kidding. Sorry. I got too deep. I got into a hole. I didn't know how to get myself out of it. My bad. Anyway, if you'd like to, we're just going to pass around the buckets. If you have a couple dollars, slide them in. That would have been the perfect time for the buckets. Get them in with the emotions. Send the buckets, baby. Yeah. That's stupid. But there's a lot of people that like, when I was telling the story about when I went to Five Guys, and I was wearing like a hood and sunglasses, and I didn't want to be recognized or nothing like that. And I never forget this family. They were like, "Hey, John, And I was like, they called me over to their table. I was like, they're going to say I'm a bad Christian or I'm a bad influence on their kids or I'm an embarrassment or whatever. And they go, we just want to let you know that we love you and we care about you and we've been thinking about you. And I was like, it was so confusing because that was the first time in my life that people knew everything about me and they still chose to love me. And I just want to say that in a lot of ways, I've been through a lot of darkness, and the people that are out here that bought tickets to my show saved my life in a lot of ways. And I just want to say thank you. That's it. Thank you. You know, I'm not trying to do like a thing, but if you'd like to sponsor a child, would you slip your hand? You know that Bible verse, wherever 3 or more are gathered in my name. Compassion International is there, getting kids sponsored. That's across the line. I shouldn't say it. I'll tell you one story about rehab. It's just like, all right, so I was in rehab for like 4 months, and it was horrible. I called my best friend and his wife, and I was on the speakerphone with them. Best friend and his wife, and I was like, dude, this place is terrible. You got to wake up at dawn. You got to go to breakfast. You got to go to meditation. You got to go to yoga. You got to go to Bible study. His wife, I was crying. His wife grabs the phone, and she goes, I don't mean to interrupt here, but we have 3 kids under 5. This place sounds incredible. I was like, what? She's like, oh, you gotta talk to I gotta talk to a therapist all day. She goes, you get to talk to an adult, huh? What's that like? I goes, you don't understand, there's drug tests. They watch you pee. She goes, oh, only one person watches you pee, huh? Did I hear you were going to breakfast? Is someone cooking you breakfast? That must be nice. I go, you don't understand, there's absolutely no sexual activity. She goes, this place sounds perfect. But take laughter with you. You guys, a lot of you guys are like, it's such a relief to laugh at jokes. You know, life is horrible, dude. Everything out there is horrible. Like, you got to start laughing at some things. You know what I'm saying? Just take some photos of people, send it to the group text. It helps you. It helps you cope. You know what I'm saying? Laughter is a good medicine. That's Proverbs 26. It might be Proverbs 4:26. It's one of those. I'm anorexic. I get the number switched up, but. Take laughter with it. That's all I'm saying. You guys know who Mark Lowry is? You ever heard that name before? Mark Lowry is one of my buddies. He's a comedian, and he said the greatest laughter always comes from the greatest amount of pain. And we've done shows in prisons. We've done crisis pregnancy centers. We've done military tours in the Middle East. He's like, it must be tough to tell jokes there. No, it's easy, dude. People that have been to the darkness. I've seen the devil. I looked him in the eye. I don't have time for like flight attendant lady. Like, who cares? I'm just kidding.